All right, let's try this again. Round 2, we're gonna head to the airport. Alright, I made it to my plane. It's just wild here right now. There's so much snow, it's snow icy. I'm not sure what our food service is gonna look like. Catering is on right now, but it's all modified because of the weather being so bad, and I have no idea what this flight is gonna look like, so I'll keep you posted.
So I would like for
Alright, I am working in the back today. We are getting ready to board right now. We are hopefully headed to San Francisco. I can't even explain to you guys this day. Excuse me while I eat lunch. It is literally 4 o'clock. I have not eaten since 7 a.m. this morning. We just did our first flight. We just landed in San Francisco, and we're literally turning around and finally heading to our second flight, headed to Las Vegas. We were delayed for hours. My flight was supposed to leave at 9 a.m. this morning. I don't even know when we left. I think we left at like 2 o'clock. We're supposed to leave at 9 a.m. and we left at 2 o'clock, you guys. Weather, de-icing, waiting in line for de-icing. It's just all the things, and I'll give you guys the full story later, but we have back-to-back flights. I'm trying to get in this quick little snack box because I am like feeling famished. I need to go check what our flight time is for the next one, but it's been rough, y'all. It's been really rough, I'm gonna be honest. I'm trying to keep a positive spirit, positive heart, positive attitude. We're doing our best. I promise you that when I left Portland today, I did not think that I would be ending up in Vegas. You guys, this has been the longest day ever. I have so much to update you on. But first, I'm gonna eat this cookie because I'm so hungry. That's pretty good. So I'm in Vegas. This was really unexpected. We had a 6-hour delay out of Portland today. My flight was supposed to leave at 9 a.m. and I think we left at around 2 p.m. today. And then we went to San Francisco, and then from San Francisco to Vegas. And we were supposed to have one more leg after Vegas to Payne, Everett. And when we were just on our last flight into Vegas, I saw that our flight got canceled, our next flight. And I was like, that is so weird. So I checked it and it says, yeah, flight is canceled. You're deadheading out of Vegas tomorrow morning, because we have to get to Payne to continue the rest of our trip. And we were supposed to overnight in Payne tonight. And so I called the flight deck and I said, hey guys, do you guys see that our flight is canceled? And they're like, oh no, like they had no idea. My poor other flight attendant, today's her last day. She was supposed to be done when we got to Payne. It's her birthday today, and she had plans to be back home in Seattle. And so everything kind of just got so out of whack. But to make a super long story a little bit shorter, today was crazy. We were delayed for such a long time. We boarded the plane and our passenger sat on the plane with us for like an hour and a half before we actually took off. But the time just kept getting pushed back all morning. And it was nice because I got to stay in my hotel in Portland, but it was just so unpredictable. The weather was so bad. When I was walking outside to one of the planes, it literally had icicles coming off the wings, the belly, everything. Like it was really cold in Portland. And because of it, all of the operations were struggling. Like the line to de-ice all of the planes was really long. The catering was modified, just all the things. So yeah, it was pretty wild, but here we are in Vegas. This is my first time at this layover, and I've been saying I wanted a Vegas layover. This is not how I thought I was gonna get it. So it's kind of funny because I wasn't expecting it at all. This trip has been completely unexpected from day one. And I'm so glad that I got to vlog this because this is like so out of the ordinary for me. It's been really spontaneous and crazy. I'm getting a little warm in my jacket. Here we are. My other flight attendant, we get along really well. She's really cool. I've worked with her before. And like I said, it's her birthday. So I was teasing her like we should Uber to the Strip because we're not really close to anything. We're close to the airport, but we're not close to like the Strip or anything, like all of the cool like Vegas attractions. But she said that she might want to Uber and go walk around the Strip, but she has a report time, or she has to be at the airport at 5 a.m. They're deadheading her home and she's not working the rest of the trip with us. They haven't assigned another flight attendant to the rest of our trip, so I have no idea who I'm going to be flying with for the last 2 days of my trip. I'm waiting to see, she might knock on my door and we might go Uber down to the strip, so that could be really fun, but I highly doubt it. It's been a really long day. Everyone's exhausted. The only thing is I have no microwave in here. I need to eat. Like, I have not eaten. There's no microwave in my room, so I need to call the front desk. But if there's no microwaving to heat up my food, there's a restaurant downstairs in the lobby, or there's an Applebee's across the street, and I might just walk over to the Applebee's because that's really all there is. I have Bible study scheduled with Damon tonight, so we always do Bible study. We're doing a Bible study once a week together, and we do it every Wednesday night, and it's been really, really good for our relationship, and we get to like talk about things and work through things, and we're just learning how to have healthier communication and how to handle conflict, and it's been really good for us. So I always look forward to that and having a little, it's one of our date nights, just being in a long distance. It's really hard to spend quality time, especially in a job like this. Like, my day, I thought I was gonna be in a hotel hours ago, just like hanging out and getting to spend time with him, and that didn't happen. So you have to be really flexible in this job, and the people in your life that are important to you, it's really important that you communicate with them as well. Just like I try to communicate with my family and my friends and just my people how flexible I have to be in this job. It's really hard to make set plans. I can't always answer a phone call from a friend or from my family member. I missed a call from my dad. I actually have to call him back after this. That just reminded me. But yeah, like I can't always come to the phone right away, but I do my best whenever I'm like in between flights and stuff. So I'm kind of rambling on. I'm gonna get out of my uniform because I've been in it for way too many hours. I'm gonna put on some pajamas for now, or just some comfy clothes, and kind of regroup and figure out what I'm gonna do for the rest of the night. But I'll keep you posted. I don't think it's gonna be a crazy wild Vegas night. We'll see what happens.
I'm looking for Heath Johnston.
I just got to the airport. I am waiting for my flight. We're deadheading from Las Vegas to Plainfield this morning. Board our flight. We're heading to Phoenix. It's about 2.5 hours. I am working in the back, thankfully, because I am not feeling so great, but we are getting ready to board, so I'm going to make sure that my carts are ready to go, and we are going to head out.
So you know how when you've had like the longest day ever and all you can think about is crawling in bed and going to sleep? Like, I literally sometimes like daydream about my bed on days like that. That was literally me last night, so I did not film us getting to Everett because I was just so tired. I literally got into my room, ate a few bites of Tillamook burger that we serve in first class. It was leftover. I haven't been eating a lot this trip. I just wasn't feeling super hungry, but I made myself eat, drank some water, and then I literally brushed my teeth, washed my face, and crawled in bed, and I just knocked out. I was so tired. So sorry I didn't film anything. Yesterday was just a long day. That was like some of the longest flying that I've done. I usually do a lot of the shorter flights, but both of our flights yesterday were about 2.5 hours, a little bit over 2.5 hours, and it was just a lot. My first one, paying to Phoenix, everybody had ordered like half the cabin food and wanted like picnic packs, and like everybody ordered drinks. Like, literally when I got here last night, I was out of alcohol, and so was my other flight attendant. Like, they just like drank us dry. So it's just so funny, and I was like not expecting it. I asked to work in the back because I was not feeling good, and I thought it was gonna be easier, like a little bit more chill in the back to just do like the cart service, and then I'd get to like sit down and read my book and just rest because my body was really hurting. I just had really bad cramps, shaky and lightheaded, so I was like, yeah, I need to just like sit down if that's okay. And I didn't sit down for the whole 2.5 hour flight. Like, I was just constantly up and down the aisle getting things for passengers, and so it's just funny because it's like things never go as you expect, as you plan in your head. Like, you think it might be a super easy day and it's not, and sometimes when you're like, okay, it's gonna be rough, it ends up being a really good day. So that's just like another little part of this job that I wanted to share, because you just literally never know what you're walking into when you walk onto the plane, or what kind of day you're about to have. If you're about to have delays, or you think it's gonna go smooth, there might be some delays. Like, this trip has taught me so much about, like, truly you have to be flexible and just maintain a positive attitude, like for your own well-being, but like for passengers too. I did my best to have a positive attitude yesterday, have fun with the passengers. They were having a good time, and by the end of the flight, multiple of them came back to me and were like, thank you so much, we had so much fun on this flight. And I could tell they did, so like that makes it worth it. But I was like, oh my gosh, you guys are exhausting me. So it is about 8:50, almost 8:48, and I'm getting ready. I'm trying to head downstairs in about 7 minutes, so I'm literally like rushing to do my makeup. I just really wanted to sleep this morning. This is day 5 of flying for me, and they've been really long, crazy days this trip, so my body's definitely tired. I'm excited for my day off tomorrow. The hotel we're staying at is super nice. I don't know if I'll have time to do a walkthrough, so I'm really sorry, but maybe I could do a quick walkthrough at the end. I'm not sure. You walk into the room, and it's got a nice big L-shaped couch and a dining table and a TV, and then like a little sink and mini fridge area, nice big bathroom and tub. The bedroom is like a separate room. Like, you can like close and lock the bedroom door, and I haven't been in a hotel like that. I don't know if I've ever been in a hotel like that. It was really nice. I wish we were here a little bit longer. This is where we were supposed to be yesterday as well, but then we ended up going to Vegas because our flight got canceled. So we were supposed to have like a super long layover here. Not last night, the night before. And we ended up in Vegas, which is also like an adventure. That's what I'm saying. Like, whatever you think is going to happen, sometimes it just doesn't, especially on reserve, but just in general too. I think both of my pilots are line holders, or I know my captain is. I just have to be willing to like go with the flow of things, and that's what I'm learning. But today is go home day, so I'm really excited about that. And yeah, we're going from Everett to Tucson today, and then Tucson to Portland, and then they're deadheading me from Portland back to Seattle. So it's definitely going to be a long day, because these are like 3-hour flights. Like, I think they're longer than yesterday. My passengers keep me busy, so it helps the time go by. And I think that's all I've got. I'm gonna try to, breakfast closes at 9, so that's why I was trying to get down there at 8:55, because I was trying to get something in my stomach. If I don't, I have a protein shake and like a chia seed packet that I can eat, and I'll find some snacks on the plane. Should be a good day. I'm a little nervous because flights in Portland have still been getting canceled. Like, I think they said like 50 flights or something like that was canceled yesterday because they've got freeze rain there and it's just not safe to fly. So I'm very curious to see. I was like trying to ask the pilots last night what they think is going to happen with that, because Portland is their base, so they want to get home. But I'm Seattle based, and then my other flight attendant, she's actually based here at Everett. And so she's gonna deadhead from Portland to Seattle with me, and then they're gonna have a big car, basically kind of like an Uber. Everett is not that far from Seattle, depending on the time of day that you drive. I just wanted to do a little check-in, but this is, as you could tell, like my energy is low. I am tired. I need to wash my hair. It's just all of the things, but this is what it's like. By day 5 of flying, you're just ready to go home. So I'm gonna finish getting this makeup on. I've been talking for way too long, and I will catch you guys on the plane. Time for a really quick breakfast. I already started eating it. I just made it to the plane. We are headed to Tucson. I am working in the back again, which I'm really excited about because I'm still not feeling 100%, but my other flight attendant really wanted to work in the front. So
We were running late because we were waiting for my other flight attendant. She got the times mixed up this morning, so we literally just walked on, finished my pre-flight, and we are about to start boarding. So I'm gonna get my cart set up here in the back and we're gonna be on our way. I think it's about a 3-hour flight. Landed in Tucson. It was a pretty good flight, and we are getting ready to, they're just cleaning. Get to regroup for about 20 minutes, and then we're headed over to Portland. So should be a good flight. I think it's around 2.5, 3 hours, somewhere in between there. And then after that, I'm done working flights, and then I'm just gonna deadhead home. One more flight to go. So it is the next night. Didn't finish the vlog yesterday because it was kind of a whirlwind. When we got into Portland, I saw that I was supposed to deadhead after that, and I saw that my deadhead kept getting pushed back. It was getting delayed because of weather, and it was pushed back for like 3 hours. And I'm like, I don't want to sit in the Portland airport for 3 hours just to wait for a 30-minute flight to get back home and be done with my work night. So I told my other flight attendant, hey, did you see that our deadhead flight keeps getting pushed back? And she was like, what do you mean? Like, mine is boarding in like 10 minutes. So I called crew scheduling and I was like, hey, like my other flight attendant is on this different flight. Can you please move me up to that one? Like, I'm not waiting 3 hours in the Portland airport. And so they're like, put me on hold, and they were able to get me on that one. There's like a bunch of open seats on it. And so I had a whole row to myself in the back and got to talk to the crew. They were super funny and really nice. And I made it back home last night. I was so tired that I literally just washed my face, brushed my teeth, and crawled in bed and passed out. Like, I just didn't have the capacity to film. And I've been meaning to today, but I've just been a little bit busy. I went for a run this morning and came home for a little bit, made some food, went to the gym, came home, ate again, and then I just went to dinner with a friend, and I've been gone for the last few hours. So I wanted to just close out the vlog here because I just had today off, and then I am starting another 4-day block tomorrow. So as always, thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, put them down below. And I'm so grateful that you guys are following this journey. It's been so much fun sharing it. So stay tuned for next week's vlog. I'll see you guys then. Bye.